down for 443's ride. 236 Dixon Road. We have a multi-story residential building, nothing visible from the Alpha Bravo Charlie side. We'll investigate part 3. Right.
People want to see tragedy. If they didn't want to see tragedy, people wouldn't take pictures of it or film it. The saying is true, if it bleeds, it leads. Okay, so right now we're just headed to a fire. It just got toned out in Station 441's first run area. I know the building pretty well. It's a busy spot for a lot of medicals, alarm calls. There's been several fires there this year already. The likelihood of it being something as simple as like a pot on the stove or a cooking accident is pretty high, but we're gonna roll to it anyways. Not much else is going on.
Yeah. Plus, it's on Islington. We're on Jane. It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's not too far away here, so we should be able to get in there just after the first in trucks. Unfortunately, it is a high-rise building, so obviously we're not going to enter the building, but it should be a pretty visual scene in terms of fire apparatus and some of the firefighters moving around. So it looks like there's going to be some sort of fire or what's known as a hot spot, and they're going to be trying to douse it or extinguish something at this time. Yeah, I think the biggest reason I do it now is just that relationship. It's a great way to stay active within the community. You know, a lot of these guys love the photography. They like the fact that people take the time out of their day to expose what they do and show the public what they do, not on a news level or a professional level, but on a personal level, right? You know, I've had plenty of pictures where it's not fire trucks or fires or people injured. It's, you know, just guys joking around or training or doing whatever. It's nice to be able to kind of know what's going on in your city, not because somebody else told you and you're gonna believe them, but because you've seen it and you've experienced it, and etc.
Other 314, fire, crash, rubbish, A12 List Street East, South Cat 1.
Yeah, there's quite a few calls that have stuck with me. I'm not going to share the details or get into the details because I don't think that anybody really wants to hear that. I don't think anybody that's watching wants to hear it. Yeah, it's extremely difficult. It's extremely, and you know what? It's difficult for me, and it's even more difficult for first responders, because majority of these scenes, I go not knowing what it is. I see what it is, and I have the option and the luxury to leave, and they don't. They have to go and deal with whatever's happening. And I've seen some pretty gruesome scenes, and I think it takes a toll on everybody involved.
Alpha 131, Alpha 132, Alpha 135, Aerial 131, Chief 13, along high-rise residential, 451 Rosewell Avenue, North Act 2.